My Last Duchess. Ferrara, a hilly kingdom in northern Italy, an aristocratic city steeped in art, music, and the secret struggle for power. Inside the marble palace stood a huge mural, the face of a young woman. There was the brightness of life in her eyes, a small smile on her lips. But that smile was not for everyone. Today, in front of this painting stands Duke Alfonso de Ferrara, the city's supreme ruler. Next to him stands an envoy, the representative of an influential Count of Mantua. The subject of today's discussion is the Duke's future marriage. The Duke slowly drew back the heavy curtain. "Here," he said quietly, "my last Duchess." The envoy was startled. The eyes of the painting seemed alive, as if they were about to speak. "The painter, Fra Pandolfo," the Duke began, "finished it in one day. But you know, this smile, this brightness of the eyes, has never been seen by anyone. No one but me." The Duke's voice was arrogant, but deep down there was a cold hardness. The Duchess, not yet a Duchess, was Lucrezia de Monteverde. She had come to Ferrara when she was only 16. With her came a host of memories, open fields, music halls, days of laughter in the sunset. The Duke was much older than her in power, age, experience. The marriage was political, but Lucrezia did not fully know that. On the first day, she had seen the city from the balcony of the palace and had exclaimed in amazement, "How beautiful! How alive the people are!" This sentence stuck in the Duke's mind, like a thorn. Lucrezia laughed easily. When a horseman praised her, when a gardener received flowers in his hand, when the sunset fell on the window. These smiles were innocent, but in the eyes of the Duke, crime. He wanted the Duchess's smile to be only for him. Let there be gratitude in her voice only in his name. One day he said, "Why do you find so much joy in everything?" Lucrezia replied in surprise, "Because life is beautiful, sir." The Duke was silent, but darkness was being born in that silence. The Duke did not speak complaining. He believed, "Why should I explain? I am the Duke. He should understand." Lucrezia did not realize her every smile, every courtesy was being secretly calculated. In the eyes of the Duke, she was not a person. She was a symbol, the ornament of power. When Fra Pandolfo was painting Lucrezia's portrait, he said, "Madam, there is light in your eyes." Lucrezia smiled. That very smile is captured on the canvas. The Duke was standing behind the door. There was no scream, no blood was seen. Only one day Lucrezia fell ill. Then she never got up. The Duke said, "I gave the order." Then all the laughter stopped. No one asked questions. Today, the palace is quiet. There is no Duchess, only her picture. The Duke looked at the picture and said, "Look, how restrained she is now, how modest." The envoy's throat went dry. The Duke turned around. "Come on, let's go downstairs. Let's talk about the new Duchess." The picture remained behind. Eternal laughter, eternal silence. This story follows the original spirit of Robert Browning's poem, My Last Duchess. Where there is no love, there is ownership. Where silence is the most dangerous weapon.